Ape Nation, what's going on? It's Monday, October 18th, 2021. The SEC report was just released a little while ago. And let me just say really quickly before we talk about any of it, and I'm going to keep this pretty brief because we talked about this a few weeks back when Gary Gensler went before Congress and Congress asked him to get this report to them ASAP. And I made a few videos about it, and I said, guys, don't get your hopes up. This is the elite dealing with the elite for the elite. And you really got to start thinking that way when it comes to this play. No matter what happens for the rest of the night, for tomorrow all day, the rest of the week, do not let this report discourage you. We are going to hear every excuse in the book tomorrow, including what's in this report, saying that we're conspiracy theorists and we're just dumb apes and we don't know what we're doing and we got what we deserved back in January. You're going to hear that. Don't let it discourage you. I know I'm pissed. Let it piss you off, but don't let it discourage you from where we're heading. But before I continue any further,
cue the speeder.
And you just said that on camera. This going viral.
guys, thank you so much for crushing it and getting me to 1,000 subscribers. If I haven't earned your subscription yet, this is the way. All right, guys, so it hasn't even been a couple hours yet, and already Bloomberg's got an article out called SEC Gamestop Report Debunks Conspiracies, Backs Gensler's Plan. I really hope you guys aren't disappointed because we expected this. I mean, we talked about this. This wasn't going to be a big deal. This wasn't going to be any type of catalyst. We talked about it. And we talked about it some more. I mean, we talked about it in 3+ videos. We went into this whole thing about Gary Gensler, where his loyalties lie, and who he's going to try to protect. And no one wants us to win. They do not want to spread the love, if you get what I'm saying. Look, we're going to have to do this on our own, guys. We're not going to get any help from anybody. We're not going to get... Look, the only people that have gotten helped so far are the hedge funds because they were allowed to take away the buy button in the middle of... According to the SEC, this was just a little bit of FOMO. There was no gamma squeeze. There was no short squeeze. There's no naked shorts. It has nothing to do with the dark pool. Even though right here on page 35, as I read this a little while ago on my way home, approximately half of GME's dollar and share volume reported the consolidated tape in 2020 was executed on a national securities exchange. On January 21st, GME opened at 39.23 and closed at 43.03. 62.6% of the day's dollar volume was executed off exchange. So if you just look down here, this peach area you can see is everything that was traded by volume in the dark pool, non-listed exchanges. An increasing percentage of volume executed on exchange when volatility spikes may indicate that market participants, including wholesalers, are seeking to avoid internalizing customer orders to reduce potential losses when hedging becomes more difficult. Well, it must be nice to be able to do that. It's just crazy. And they went in on the final page here. They made a conclusion. And like we kind of talked about, guys, this wasn't going to be an investigation into anything. This was going to be a report, a bunch of nothing. What was their conclusion? Let's see. It says the extreme volatility in meme stocks in January 2021 tested the capacity and resiliency of our securities markets in a way that few could have anticipated. It should say, but since we took away the buy button, everything worked out. At the same time, the trading in meme stocks during the time highlighted an important feature of the United States securities markets in the 21st century: broad participation. There are many different types of investors, and they buy and sell stocks for many different reasons. However, when share prices change rapidly and brokerage firms suddenly suspend trading, investors may lose money. And this is so crazy because they're not even talking about a volatility halt. They're talking about an issue with liquidity. This is just unreal. But I'm not surprised. I hope you guys aren't either. And I'm not discouraged either. This doesn't discourage me. People may disagree about the prospects of GameStop and other meme stocks, but those disagreements are what should lead to price discovery rather than disruptions. These events present an opportunity to reflect on the market structure and regulatory framework and identify additional areas for potential study and further consideration, blah, blah, blah. And then they go down here and talk about restricted trading, payment for order flow, trading in dark pools, short selling and market dynamics. It's all just recommendations. There is no clear-cut fixing of the market. I mean, we're just not on a system right now built on supply and demand, which since the inception of the stock market, that has been, since the inception of any stock market, the whole thing with the tulips back in Holland was based off of supply and demand. It's just crazy. But I'm not surprised. I'm really not surprised. I hope you guys aren't either. And I hope you're not discouraged. If you guys want to read this for yourself, it's about 44 pages. It's called, just go onto Google and type in staff report on equity and options market structure conditions in early 2021. I find this line so smug. However, when share prices change rapidly and brokerage firms suddenly suspend trading, investors may lose money. Yeah, if you take away the ability for retail to purchase stocks and you only allow them to sell, guess what's going to happen? Okay, I am probably going to go pour myself a nice tall whiskey. Probably some Maker's Mark with no Coke or ice, just neat, and slam that back. And get up tomorrow and we'll carry on. Guys, listen, this isn't over yet. I'm staying in this fight. They're going to have to pull these shares out of my clenched rigor mortis hands. The fact remains the same. They have not covered their shorts. And we are still at almost $45 at the end of the close today. We got bullish months coming out. We got Q3 earnings, Q4 earnings, good movies coming. And I feel a lot better now that I got on here and talked to you guys. Tell me down in the comments, were you guys expecting something different, or were we all on the same page that this was going to be a whole lot of nothing? I know my subs are smart, and we anticipated this, right, guys? I'll be here tomorrow with you guys. I'm still in the process of transferring my shares over from Fidelity. As of when I got home, they had not transferred yet, but my bank account had received their information, and I was able to do that. So I am set up to make deposits. So that was pretty quick. It was a quick turnaround for me for Fidelity. But I'll update you guys more on that tomorrow. I won't take up any more of your time. It's late on Monday night. This is Ape Nation. I'm the Massalorian, and I'm out.